All right, everyone, this is a bonus chapter, but a value bomb. This was not part of the agenda when I was, at the beginning of the entire course module, I was going to tell what all we are going to cover. So, this is the bonus chapter that I did not cover previously that we are going to see. Now, how I have, what I have done over here. First, let me give you a walkthrough. So, you already know the structure of the funnel, right? Homepage counter, benefit section, scene, homepage interaction, etc., etc., etc. Now, in our case we are tracking the creatives as well as the source and medium. Now in our case we are running just one campaign with several creatives. So for us the analysis becomes relevant at a creative level. It does not become relevant at a campaign level, or does not become relevant at source medium level. All right. So I'm using a tool called SyncWith, using which I am getting all the conversions from Facebook as well as Google Analytics in Google Sheets, right? So I have got the data from Facebook, I've got the data from Google Analytics, and finally I have created this sheet wherein by creatives we have the homepage sessions, that is how much traffic Facebook is sending our way. Then sessions where benefit section or the second fold was seen, session where interactions happened, session where try for free CTA was clicked, sessions where sign up happened, session where demo book a demo click happened, and sessions where demo was booked. All right. Now finally what I've done, I have taken this data into Looker Studio. So we have now funnel performance by creative, wherein we have the Facebook cost, impression, link clicks, then homepage sessions, and the entire funnel. Then here we have the CPM, CPC, CTR, cost per session, cost per sign up, cost per overall conversion, click to conversion rate, wherein click is a click on the creative and the conversion is happening on the website. We also have over here second fold rate, interaction rate, CTA rate, overall conversion rate, cost per engaged session, etc., etc., etc. Okay. Now, if you look at the data from 29 January till 13th of February, then we have our four ads running over here, four creatives. It's session manual term, but avoid it. It's the creative. Okay. So as you can see that the spends are similar in these three, right? Similar spends. In terms of click through rate, if we look at it, then ad 1 is having 0.34, ad 2 is having 0.43, ad 3 is having 0.59. All right. So we know that ad 1 is the least performing one in terms of click through rate. All right. But CPC is similar. The spends have also been similar. Right. The CPM is cheapest for ad 1. Okay. Now, when we look at the cost per sign up, here's where things get really, really interesting. The cost per sign up for ad 1 is around 5,372. The cost per sign up for ad 2 is 800 rupees, and the cost per sign up for ad 3 is 766. Cost per overall conversion, which includes sign up as well as book a demo submit, is 2,300 for ad 1, 475 for ad 2, and 536 for ad 3. Click to conversion rate, crazy gaps over here. In terms of click to conversion rate, ad 1 is having 1.46%, which is significantly lower than the conversion rate of ad 2, which is 7.01%. Okay. Similarly, if we look at the conversion rates, then the conversion rate of ad 2 is around 7.44, of ad 3 it's around 13.89, and ad 1 is 2.65. All right. So what we can see clearly over here, that ad 1 is consistently performing at a poor rate, while the investments that we are making is similar across all the three ad creatives. So it's commonsensical that we need to pause ad 1. Okay. But then that will reduce the number of creative inventory that we have. The other thing that we need to do is, when we are having different creatives, we need to clearly establish what's the theme for each of the creative, and we need to understand that why one creative is performing better than the other creative. So in our case, we can clearly see that the creative which is having the best click to conversion rate is 7.01%. That is for ad 2. Okay. And it is also having, I think the highest number of signups also that we have got is from ad 2, 34. Next one is 30, but 34 is the highest that we have got from ad 2. Okay, so we know that ad 1 is having the worst performance. What was the theme of ad 1? So the theme of ad 1 was wherein we were talking about the challenges when it comes to analytics tools. All right, the theme of ad 3 was similar, wherein we were talking about the challenges of analytics tools, but it was very short. It was a 30-second clip wherein it was very rapid, and we were talking about the challenges with analytics tools. In the ad 2, however, we were talking about the benefits of the tool. We were talking about benefits of Grippy, how it boosts the marketing conversion rate by marketing ROAS by certain percent, right? So what we can clearly understand over here, that the one where we are talking about the challenges associated with analytics, that is not working out. We know that where we are talking about the benefits when it comes to marketing ROAS, that is what is working out the best. So that is what our target persona is relating to the most. So then we created a new ad creative wherein we took the hook from ad 3, wherein we are having 0.59% as the CTR, wherein the hook is, if you are a D2C founder, then this app is must have for you. And then we are taking the body from ad 2, wherein we are talking about this app is must have for you, and by using this, how you can improve the conversion rate of your marketing by X%. So we have taken the ad 3's hook and body from ad 2 and created a new creative. All right, so just try to remember the numbers over here. So the click to conversion rate right now is 4.77, right, and this one is 1.46. Okay, and the overall conversion rate is 2%. Okay, now let's look at the data when we launched the new ad. It was on 16th. Okay, so the number of days are less, but we have seen that the performance of ad 1 has been consistently poor. What I can actually do, yeah, let it be, just believe that what I'm saying is the real number. Okay, now this is the new ad that we have launched. So if we look at now the combined hook, this is having the best CTR, but interestingly ad 3 is now having the worst CTR. So let's assume that this is just because how the traffic is being served, right? But the conversion rates of them, they still continue to be like the highest is still for ad 2, and the second and ad the 3 still is hovering around 7%. So previously also it was around 7%, now also it's around 7%. But the one where we have the conversion rate which was of 1 point something percent, that creative has been removed. The ad spend is still consistent, similar across all the three creatives, and now the new creative is having a click to conversion rate of 7.53%, which in turn has impacted the overall click to conversion rate, which was previously around 4% to 9.12%, right? If we look at the overall conversion rate, so that was previously around 2%, that has gone up to 6.45%, right? So that is how, if you analyze your data and you look at the entire landing page funnel and you look at the creatives and see what are the themes that you're following, you can improve your conversion rate. Now what we can do, we can also update the copy of the page to include messaging wherein we are talking more about the marketing optimization benefits rather than things like anomalies or rather than things like alerts, etc., because it's very evident that our audience is more receptive when we are talking about the marketing benefits. Okay, now if we look at things like engagement rate, let's look at second fold rate. So right now our second fold rate is hovering around 57.37%. What was it earlier? 33.17%. So that is clearly that the quality of traffic that we were getting, that's clear that the quality of traffic that we're getting from ad 1 was not that good. And by changing by replacing it with the new creative, we have got an overall higher impact, because particularly when it comes to meta ads, it's not certain that all people will see the same ad again and again. If we have three creatives, it can happen that they are being exposed to all the three creatives, hence the overall effect on the conversion rate, the overall effect on the engagement rate that is going to play a huge role in telling you what is working, what is not working. If you look at the interaction rate, then this one is 15.15%, 9.885% is the CTA rate, right? So 15%, 9.85, 34%. Remember these numbers. The new one is having 52%. Interaction rate has now increased to 30%, and CTA rate is 28.57%. So this creative is performing good across all the stages of the landing page funnel. So this validates our hypotheses that if we focus more on marketing optimization messaging, if we focus more on how it eases marketing analysis rather than focusing on the challenges when it comes to analytics, we can increase the conversion rate. And that is the thing that we are going to do on our landing page copy as well. And that is how data is going to increase our marketing ROAS and conversion rate. All right. So I hope this was helpful. And in the next session, we are going to see how we can form hypotheses based on all these data points that we have. Okay.